You wake up every morning already tired. Drag yourself to work with zero energy, zero motivation. But in Okinawa, Japan, people in their 90s, their hundreds, wake up smiling, full of energy, full of motivation, excited for the day. What do they know that you don't? It's not genetics, not their diet. It's something called Ikigai. And in the next 11 minutes, you're learning it too. Let me paint a picture. You wake up every morning already tired. You drag yourself to your 9 to 5, sit down at your desk, and the first thing you think about is to leave. Monday comes and all you think about is Friday. You keep asking yourself, why do I have zero motivation? Why does this job pay my bills but make me sick to my stomach? So you try to fix it. You switch companies. You change jobs for a higher salary, thinking money will give you motivation. But that same feeling comes crawling back, and your motivation drops right back to zero. That's because the job you chose doesn't align with your Ikigai, and this video is going to change that. Stay with me until circle 4. That's the one that changes everything. So what exactly is Ikigai? Ikigai means a reason for being, or a reason to wake up in the morning. This concept comes from Okinawa, Japan, one of the world's blue zones. That's a place where people live significantly longer than the global average. We're talking people in their 90s, in their hundreds, still working, still active, still smiling every morning. And when researchers asked them, what's your secret? The answer wasn't some miracle supplement or special exercise. It was Ikigai. Here's how it works. Ikigai sits at the center of 4 overlapping circles. Circle 1, what you love. Circle 2, what you're good at. Circle 3, what the world needs. Circle 4, what you can be paid for. Where all 4 of these circles overlap, right there in the center, that's your Ikigai, your reason for being. A reason for being is when you wake up every morning and you're not just trying to survive, you're actually enjoying life. It's when you feel joy every single day doing work you love, bringing value to others, and earning from it at the same time. It's when you know, deep in your bones, that your effort will be rewarded. And when you know that, you don't drag yourself to work. You show up with everything you've got, with joy, with pride. That's when motivation stops coming from the outside, from videos, from quotes, from other people hyping you up. It starts coming from within. And motivation that comes from within, that doesn't fade. That stays with you forever. Now here's what most people get wrong. They think, I'll find my Ikigai and bam, instant motivation forever. No. Each circle has a trap, a way to get stuck. And if you don't know these traps, you'll spend years searching and never find it. So let me guide you through, one circle at a time. The first step on this journey is the most personal one. What do you love? Ask yourself, what makes you lose track of time? What topic can you talk about for 3 hours without getting bored? What would you do on a Saturday morning if nobody was watching? Henry goes fishing and sits by the water for hours without getting bored. Nancy bigs for her friends every weekend even though she gets nothing in return. John spends every Saturday alone in his garage fixing up his project car instead of going out with friends. 3 different people, 3 different things. But they all share one thing in common, a genuine love for what they do. But here's where this journey gets tricky. Most people don't know what they love. They have no idea where to even start. And that's okay. You're not going to find it in a day or 2. Give yourself time. Try new things. Experience as much as you can. Because it's through those experiences that you'll start to recognize it. That one thing that pulls you in without you even trying. And remember, real passion isn't just the fun parts. Real passion survives the boring parts. If you love something even when it's hard, when it's repetitive, when nobody is watching, that's circle 1. But loving something alone isn't enough. In fact, passion by itself can be dangerous. Here's why. You've found what you love. Good. Now the question is, can you get good at it? Circle 2 is about skill. Not just what feels good, but what you can actually do well. This can be natural talent or skills you've built through practice. Usually it's a mix of both. And when love meets ability, that's when motivation starts to compound. You get better. That improvement feels good. So you do more. You improve more. It becomes a loop. Think about Nancy. She loves baking, but she didn't go to culinary school. She just kept doing it, week after week, getting a little better every time. That's circle 2 forming. But here's where a lot of people stop the journey completely. They try something they love. They're not immediately great at it, and they quit. I guess I'm not talented enough. But every master was once a beginner. The gap between I love this and I'm good at this is filled with one thing: time. Boring, unglamorous, repetitive time that nobody posts about on social media. You don't need to be the best in the world. You just need to be good enough that your skill creates real value. And the only way to get there: start before you feel ready. Okay, stop. You found what you love. You're getting good at it. And right now, you're exactly where most people quit. Because here's the question they never ask. Does what you do bring real value to the world? If it doesn't, it won't last. Circle 3. What the world needs. Motivation that comes only from yourself is limited. But motivation that comes from knowing your work matters to someone else, that's a different kind of fuel. That fuel doesn't run out. Think about Nancy again. She bakes every weekend for her friends. But one day a friend tells her, "Nancy, your cake got me through the worst week of my life." That moment, that's circle 3. She's no longer just baking because she loves it. She's baking because it means something to someone. But this is the circle that scares people, because it asks you to step outside yourself. What if nobody needs what I have to offer? What if my passion is useless? Here's what most people get wrong. They hear what the world needs and think it means curing cancer or solving world hunger. No, the world also needs a good barber, a patient teacher, someone who makes a really good cup of coffee. Need doesn't have to be grand, it just has to be real. 3 circles down, 1 to go. You love it. You're good at it. It helps people. And if you stopped here, you go broke. Circle 4 is the one nobody wants to talk about, the one that separates dreamers from people who actually make it. You've made it to the last circle. You love something, you're good at it, it serves other people. But can it pay your bills? Here's the harsh truth nobody wants to tell you. Passion without income leads to burnout, every single time. You can love something with your whole heart, be amazing at it, but if it doesn't put food on the table, life will pull you away from it. Back to the 9 to 5, back to the emptiness. And this is where so many people give up. 3 out of 4 circles, so close. But circle 4 breaks them. Back to Nancy. She loves baking, she's great at it. Her friends love it, but she's doing it for free every weekend. Then one day, through word of mouth from friends, her first real orders start coming in, completely unexpected. What used to be just a hobby can now actually make her money. Not a lot, but that's not the point. The point is that her motivation skyrocketed, because her talent isn't just appreciated anymore, it's valued. People are willing to pay for it. And suddenly, all 4 circles connect. That's Ikigai. But people make 2 opposite mistakes here. Some refuse to monetize their passion. I don't want to sell out, so they burn out. Others chase money first and try to force passion into it later, so they end up rich but empty. Both are traps. Circle 4 isn't about selling out. It's not about getting rich. It's about building a life where you never have to choose between meaning and survival. That's real freedom. You're probably wondering, what about Kenji? What's your Ikigai? I hope I'll find mine through this YouTube channel, Kenji Way. Circle 1. I love sharing value. Every time I find an idea that could help someone, I feel this need to pass it on. That's what drives me to make these videos. Circle 2. I've spent years reading books, trying different methods, experiencing different approaches. My skill is taking complex ideas and making them simple for you. Circle 3. I've been where you are, lost, burnt out, scrolling through life without direction. And I know there are so many young people out there who need to hear these things. Circle 4. This is my incomplete circle, but you can help me complete it, and it's simpler than you think. A like, a share, a comment, a subscribe. That's it. These small actions help me close my circle 4. So let's bring it all together. 4 circles. What you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, what you can be paid for. Find where they overlap. And listen, you're not going to find your Ikigai in a day, or a week, or maybe even a year. This is a process, a long, evolving, sometimes messy process that changes and shifts over time. And that's okay. That's how it's supposed to work. Be patient with yourself. Be curious about the world around you. Try things. Go places. Meet people. Read books. Fail at things. Learn from failure. Try again. I promise you, if you keep searching, if you keep exploring, you will find your Ikigai. And when you do, motivation stops being something you chase It becomes something that lives inside you. If this video helped you even a little bit, help me back. A like, a comment, a share, a subscribe. These small actions, they don't feel like much to you, but they help me complete my Circle 4. They help me keep making these videos. They help me complete my Ikigai. And in return, I'll keep showing up, every week, to help you find yours. And hey, tell me, what's your Circle 1? What do you love? I want to know. I'll see you in the next one.